Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Another Brick in the Mall. Okay, so in the last episode we got the drugstore up and running, and we've got kind of two staff members and using the fast food. Fast food's up and running, and we've got a pretty decent sized grocery store with all the required amenities. In terms of research, we're heading towards clothing supplier and we'll be there pretty soon. And then we'll just kind of keep making our way down there. There's nothing else we need to pick up. Maybe bus transport. I think that'll probably be a good idea. But I want to kind of decide where I want to build this store to. And I'm wondering whether I need to keep this or kind of just build new. Keep this for now and then start building a new mall, but I don't have a lot of money. So actually, to be completely honest, we probably need to make it run a few cycles and see how we go. So let's manage the fast food restaurant. Oh, I had a comment to just double check the hours of operation because it seems like we have staff and the like at the facility while not actually at the various stores while not actually operating while they're closed. Okay, so and this is kind of what I'm wondering about this, right? So are we working longer hours? So should we probably drop it like that so that we're I already feel like the store. Okay, hang on. Maybe let's just make the store 24 hours. There we go. So it's a 24-hour store now. And now we actually need some more staff. So let's go to an 8-hour shift starting at 6. Okay, Vivian Atkinson, the cook, should start at 6 as well. Also an 8-hour shift. The stock clerk 6, and this is probably a 12-hour shift to be honest. Then the next cashier. What? Yeah, so, and that's also 8 hours. Okay, and let's hire another cashier. Yeah, she'll do. And he needs to move into this spot. There we go. So we've got someone around the clock. I'll probably add someone now again for this busy stretch during the day. And bear in mind, this is historic sales data, so we couldn't get more because we didn't have more people. Obviously, we also need to hire a cook. Well, that should be okay. So the cook goes in there. And another cook. Oh, that's a nice one. In there. And so we're full-time cooks going. I'm not sure what the best ratio between cooks and cashiers would be. Yeah, not sure. But let's hire one more cashier. Not too decent, and yeah, that'll be these main operations. Probably let's do something like that. Stretch that time out a little bit more, so we're gonna cover that at least going forward. Okay, stock clerk. Hang on, cancel. Let's have a quick look. Stock clerk. We only have that section, so let's do another one more stock clerk here as well. That's pretty good. Pop in there and stretch that a little bit more, and then that should kind of keep everything going. Let's have a quick look at the store over here. Oh, it's a 24-hour pharmacy. We've got three cashiers, 2 stock clerks. I should probably think about one more cashier to kind of work the 6 to 6 kind of environment, maybe the 8 to 6 or 9 to 6 kind of environment. So let's hire one more cashier. That should probably be okay, and that'll be in like this kind of 9. Yeah, something like that. Not sure it's required just yet, but let's let's do that. Let's do that for now. Products are all fine. Anything else? Oh, let's double check the other store. I mean, I don't have any more room. We now really need to go and expand elsewhere. This store is not open 24 hours, so let's maybe do that. Let us open the store 24 hours. Let's have a look at our staffing. So we've got pretty much 6 staff members all the hours, and what we'll do is I'll just add another one. I don't know, so what time is this? Like midnight. So midnight to 8, I'll add one. I don't know. Let's see. Can we just just cashiers? Thanks. Wow, there's plenty. 9, 9, 10. So this one works 10 hours. So let's just drop that down to 9. Ooh. There we go. 9, 9, 9, 9. 8 hours. And let's bump that up to 9. Probably need to. Ooh. Okay, do that. 8 hours again, so let's bump that up to 9. Exactly, that works well. Okay, and if we keep going down, 9, 9, 9, and 9 hours. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one. Actually, what we should probably do is we should probably move these around a little bit, so they just kind of, so we do something like that, right? And then, yes. And now what I'll do is I'll add one cashier that works from, so let's hire one cashier, yeah, and he's going to work from midnight for 9 hours. Is that so? Let's do that from 3 AM. So we only have one between the hours of midnight and 3, and then we've got 2 starting like at 3 AM in the morning, or 2 at 3 AM in the morning, and that goes from there. If I have a look at stock clerks, I've got like 1, and I want to, let's do this at 12. Okay, and like so, and also 12 hours. So we've got, interesting, looks like a half a stock clerk. What I am wondering is maybe I should hire one more to kind of double up the busiest time of the day, so something like that. Just double up that section over there. Okay, and that should keep us going a bit now. So let's knock this out and see how this goes. I probably need some more parking, but I am a little bit worried about how I want to. Maybe I should kind of start turning this way, and then we just fill this section up with parking. So let's build a bit of roads, not too much though. Just do, ooh, it's a lot. Let's just do something like that, and once that's done, I will do more parking. Actually, let's start putting customer parking in. Like this. Okay. Yeah, like that, and then we'll do the other side as well as soon as we can get some more in there. So we're kind of mixing it up a little bit. Okay, restaurants. Why? 6 occurrence. Customers are leaving the center because they are hungry and they can't find anywhere to eat. Or restaurants are full. Build restaurants. Queues are full. Parking. Problems, problems, always problems. Okay. So this is all the way through the night operations going on. Excellent. The second cashier starting at 3. Okay, so we keep selling. There's no one at the fast food, so we're probably losing a bit of money in doing that. Ooh, look at that. I don't like it. I do not like it. What's that? Oh, pause that. Okay, so the clothing supplier has been done. Now, should I start with bus stop? Yeah, let's do that. So let's start with bus stop. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. And we've probably not built this properly anyway. So let's run another road through like that. And like so. And then we'll also put in some customer parking. Oh, as soon as that's done. Okay, let's keep building that. And what I want to do is I obviously need to try and put in another a clothing store somewhere, and maybe this should be kind of the corner here should be the start of the mall per se, and then I can have this area with parking and that area with parking, and it's kind of eventually move the grocery store in there and kind of replace with some more fast food places. So so someone spotted people walking through the store, and I think that's just kind of people walking through because I've got the 2 doors over here. But yeah, and I've got 2 cashiers here where I don't necessarily think that's a requirement. I probably need another cashier over here. So I might just build a complete, well, I need more money, but I might just build a completely new area. So it's interesting. Can you actually rotate that? Queues are full. Yeah, I know. So let's do some more customer parking. I find it interesting that can you not rotate it? This is looking kind of silly because of how it's not kind of responding the right way. I wanted to look like this, smooth. But we're kind of okay on parking for now. It's well, not quite. Queues are full. This is really bad. I think what I should do is really look at replacing the store. Maybe make it smaller. Maybe take some of its goods and move it to a new store within the mall. This store is not really operating as I would like it. There's only very little going through here. This is okay, it seems. And queues are full, and then this one has the full queue problem, more so than not. But all in all, I should be making money, right? This looks silly, really silly. I'm not too pedantic about symmetry and all those kind of things like many other people, but this just, it's nonsense. It doesn't make a lot of sense to do it this way, I think. But I think from a game point of view, it's the same number of parking spaces either way, so not a big deal. I want to keep running this as a kind of a high speed. I want to really try and get some money. And I am starting to wonder whether I shouldn't take kind of a loan. So finance. So what can we do with finance? Daily debt is 100. Daily debt. Oh, loan amount. Wow, that's pretty low, really. So our max loan is not a lot. Okay, so but this is it's an interesting mechanic. So you kind of set it up the way you would, so you can kind of determine how much money you can pay every day. So our gross profits for a day is like 2,000, maybe around 2,000. So we can kind of do that kind of loan and start a big construction. But I'm not going to do that just yet. Needs. Okay, fast food. So what are we looking at here? So what is the demand and what are we looking at? I don't know what the two bars are. Tier 1, Tier 2. Dresses. Okay, I've just kind of launched clothing, so maybe let's see about something that we've got more of. So what does some of this mean? I don't know. Liquor on display 1, demand is 8, and yesterday's sales are 9. Okay, so the orange bar, it seems. So what is tier 1? What is tier 2? Satisfy the demand. Sell liquor in a store with over 50% of beverages to satisfy this demand. Sell liquor in a store with over 50% of liquor to satisfy this demand. So, but that's what I was kind of doing. I had a liquor store and it really didn't work well. So movies, bottled water. Sell bottled water in a store with over 50% of beverages. So what it seems to me is that you should now maybe look at doing I don't know, a beverage store or a liquor store. But what is our highest demand items here? We've got fresh meat, it's pretty high. So highest demand is fast food, movies. Liquor is actually soda, liquor, bottled water, beer, wine, all pretty high. So maybe, well, we do need a clothing store, but the demands are very low. So maybe the answer here is we need to look into setting up a beverage store, really, and kind of see about actually even removing beverages from this to reduce this excessive demand over here. Okay, so should I just kind of fill that up, and I can probably put some parking on that if I wanted to. That's all going nicely at the moment. Am I making any money? I'm definitely struggling with the money a bit, it seems. What's happening over here? Everybody okay? Yeah, this is working. Fast food's working. Is it because there's not enough? Are there not enough? Oh, what's happening? Where's the cook? Hang on. Let me manage the store quickly. Staff, show me the cook. So what's happening? Come to work in 21 hours. The other one. Come to work in 5. So is that no one is at the store at the moment? Who should be working this shift? So this guy is at home. He's an alcoholic. After it's just liquor, beer and wine. Okay, so we don't have someone working. We don't have a cook working at the moment. But if we have a cook working, then this kind of setup is working well. Okay, so we kind of need to get it until the next guy comes in, and that's like at 10 in the evening. So that's going to be a nightmare over here. People will freak out completely. Not good. Not good at all. Look at these queues. I find it pretty insane. A little store like this has queues like that. Okay, we've got another cook up and running. So now we can actually sell fast food again, but not after pissing off everybody. I think like one cook seems to be doing the job. Yeah, everything is filled up over there and we can sell to everyone. The question is really, should I add some more seats or something? So let's go go to objects and let's kind of have a diner table or something. Ooh, that's too big. Can I rotate this? Q. Okay, Q again. Let's just do something like that and like that. We'll add a few more seats. Wow, that was quick. So we've got a few more seats available now. And we'll probably, if we need to expand, we'll probably do a bigger area somewhere. Okay, is parking still a problem? No, restaurants I know, queues are full I know. So it seems like I've now kind of got the parking to where we need it to kind of be workable. All of this is running around smoothly. But we are paying a hell of a lot of people. I don't necessarily think we need all of that. Needs. Oh, so this is back to the needs. So movies, certainly. Fast food. But we're kind of doing it, right? Breakfast cereal. We're accommodating most of it, right? Bottled water, beer. So we could definitely do with the liquor store. Definitely do with the liquor store. Yeah, going along nicely. Okay, what I'll do again. Okay, let's is there like a planning tool or some statistics? So statistics is just funds, net profit, sales numbers, parking usage, maintenance costs. Do we have peak customers 115? Do we have unsatisfied customers? Plenty, especially in the last day, I think. We were struggling. Average satisfaction pretty high. What is our salaries? That is huge. We really need to kind of streamline that a little bit, I think. Almost 5,000 a day in salaries. So if I go to my finances, wow, that's huge. That's very big. So we've dropped our income a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to manage this store, and I am, well, now it seems like it's necessary. So maybe I'll hold off. I was just looking at this at just the right time, it seems. And all of that's running. Hang on, what we maybe let me manage this store and let's have a quick look over here. Can we, what I want to just do the margin in general. Can I just set the general margin of this? Can I make, oh, so it's on auto margin and everything is running at a 200%. Okay, good. So this store is so busy, everything here is running at a 200%. So if I go to storage, not storage, the fast food, oof, it's running low, man. What's the margin on this? Can we, oh, we can't set it. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can set it. We can just see that we've got a pretty low one over there. So let's go to this one. And our products over here. Oh, we've got big margin on everything over here as well. So all in all, as long as everything is profitable, we're just not doing a great, we just don't have a great income because we've got a hell of a lot of staff. And that queue is full at 3. Can't do much more about that at the moment. What's happening with research? We're almost through bus transport. But okay, guys, I'm gonna put a cut in here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just gonna let the game run a little bit. I want to spike our income just a little bit, and then I'll start the next episode with a bit more cash, and we will start expanding the store. I mean, not the store, the mall. We will start by building some new stores. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.